Scotland on the rock station KLT. I am Jason along with Jim Smith. You are train wrecking this morning, and here we go. We are ready to talk ice cream, my friends. We've been kind of hinting about this all morning, and Jim did the sneak preview at the last break. You weren't supposed to try the ice cream before we were on the air.
They're both gone.
Yeah, I know.
Chugged them, man.
What about yours? Oh, one of yours are gone.
Well, one of them is gone. The coffee one is, I'm not a huge coffee kind of guy.
No, but that's really good. It's not an overbearing flavor of coffee. It's like
anyways, let's introduce our guest, Cody from American Muscle Creamery. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you, my friend?
Good. Thanks for having me on the show.
Oh, our pleasure. I say our pleasure now because you brought ice cream.
Yeah, no question about it.
I was kind of curious. The way this all came about is you reached out to Terry Ray, and Terry Ray, forwarded the email to me. It's like, does this sound interesting to you guys? You want him on? And I was like, I don't know. Let me hear his story. And so we found out a little bit about you and why you did this. So I know about it, but let's tell everybody that's listening who you are and why you decided to start this.
Absolutely. So I'm a competition bodybuilder. So I'm always on some kind of diet, some kind of meal plan. And the one thing that bodybuilders, they know is that meal plans are very strict. They're very, very strict on what you can eat. Everything that goes into your mouth is counted. What you drink, what you eat, what you snack on. But I also have a big problem. I love ice cream. I could eat ice cream any day, anywhere, anytime. And so I was right in the middle of a competition last year, dieting down for a competition, which is cutting all of the body fat away. And I was just craving a bowl of ice cream. And I was so frustrated. My wife was getting after me for, sneaking some scoops of ice cream. I just had to have some ice cream. And I was so frustrated I started looking online for some kind of ice cream that I could have while I was on a diet, and it would give me the same nutritional benefits as all these protein shakes that I was drinking. And I didn't find anything that was close. So I told my wife, let's come up with something. Let's brainstorm on a couple ideas and see what we can come up with.
So, I'm not a workout guy. Health food stores and me, we don't see eye to eye. But I have been in health food stores, and you see the shelves full of stuff, and in all those shelves full of stuff, there's nothing like this.
No, not ice cream. There are protein candy bars, protein potato chips, protein everything, but there's no protein ice cream.
So there was a hole. It needed to be filled.
Absolutely. And I was gonna do something about it because, man, if nobody else had it, I was gonna eat it for myself. I would have used it for sure. So I contacted a couple people to get me some protein. I started learning about making ice cream, and I contacted a guy that has had a ice cream shop, an ice cream company before. So he really mentored me on how ice cream was made, how to make it and everything. And we've been working with him for the past year to come up with what we now have. And we've got 4 different flavors. We've got vanilla, chocolate, coffee, and strawberry, but we've also got cookies and cream and black raspberry in the works.
So that's really cool. So talk about, you talk about the bodybuilding and everything is regulated. But, Jim and I were trying this, and it doesn't taste...
No, it doesn't taste like it's
if you
regulated anything.
If you have given me, you said this you turned into a milkshake, which is okay.
Yeah.
You handed me that milkshake. If I said, hey, give me a milkshake that's sort of orange creamsicle-y, and you handed me this, I would not think there was anything up with it.
No.
I wouldn't think you were trying to sneak anything in there.
No, I wouldn't have thought so.
That alone seems to be pretty amazing that you were able to do that.
Yes, it is. It's amazing to me how far we've come with the science of preparing food and making food and ice cream for sure. I didn't realize how much science went into making ice cream. And we've been able to put 15 grams of protein into a half cup, which is a serving of ice cream. It's less than 90 calories. I think the carbs are around 7 grams. So we can put all of that into a half cup of ice cream, which is amazing.
So the protein, again, I'm not a bodybuilder, so I don't understand that. But when you're working out, the protein is what you want, because that's what builds the muscle, right?
Absolutely. So the protein helps to rebuild the muscle that you have broken down during weight training. But then also what people don't realize is most people don't get enough protein in their diet.
Correct.
If you ask somebody, how many grams of protein do you get in your diet? And they have to stop and think, they're not getting enough.
Right.
They're not getting enough for the cell rebuilding and all of what the body goes through to break down and rebuild itself, even if you don't work out.
Correct. Yep, I learned that a long time ago, and that's the reason I occasionally will do those protein shakes in the morning. It's because I know personally I don't put enough protein in me, but this right here, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I'd be eating ice cream every day, all day.
Yeah.
So, okay, so while you managed working with this food scientist, is that what you call them?
Yep.
Which, I don't know, that's always hitting me wrong.
Yeah.
Like, why do we need a scientist for food? But then you hand me this, and it's like,
mm.
all right, maybe I'll turn my eyes the other way. Don't tell me that this was created in a lab. Just give me more, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
a lot of people listening are probably had the same misconception that I did initially. I mean, healthy ice cream? Okay, I'll try it. But once I tried it, it's like, holy cow, this tastes as good as any premium ice cream that I've ever had. There's no flavor difference. There's not really a consistency difference. It tastes like a premium ice cream. That's good for you. That's scary. That's the scary part. It's good
That's
for you.
what we wanted. That's what we've been working
So,
for.
well, Cody, you're a local guy, all right?
Yes. Yep.
Where do you call home?
We're just on the other side of town, on the east side of town.
So Traverse City.
Yep, Traverse City. Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely. Love it here.
And you've sourced this American,
Yes.
at least, but
Yes.
not. I mean, we didn't have anybody right here, right? You had to. Where did
Yeah,
you say? New York?
Yeah, so the plant that we're making it out of right now is in New York. There's nobody local that has a test facility that can run small batches of ice cream. The thing with ice cream is usually you have to run 1,000 gallons at a time.
Wow.
And, we've gone through, I think, 6 different test batches to make this ice cream. Now, one thing you got to keep in mind is when you're making ice cream, it has to be 100% mixed. So when you're introducing something new into ice cream, it has to come out 100%. When we were first making ice cream, it came out like brownie mix because it was so thick. It was so thick because of the protein that we were putting in there. It wasn't coming out that consistency, that smooth, creamy, rich, ice cream. So as far as having a shop outside of Michigan, there was no local test facility that we could use, which is why we had to go out of state to find somebody that could run small test batches until we got it narrowed down to actually tasting like ice cream.
That's cool. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it's still sourced in America, though.
It's still an American product, absolutely.
That's
Yeah.
what's important. So, I got to tell you, I mean, I'm still shocked.
I am
when you go to
extremely
taste
shocked.
it. Seriously, when we agreed to have you in, and you said, "Okay, I'll bring ice cream with me,"
Mhm.
I mean, the first thing in my head, doing the low carb thing, you naturally do. You aim for proteins and fats and low carbs. So you don't do. The one ice cream I found that I could eat was Halo Top, which to me has always had, it tastes good, I like the taste, but it's always had that weird kind of, I don't know, consistency. It doesn't have the right feel. It doesn't feel like ice cream when you're eating it.
Sure.
This stuff, I mean, not only has the taste,
Yeah.
it feels like ice cream. Like I said, I would not have known you were handing me something healthy when
No.
you handed it to me. And that's what
No,
you want in
same
health
here.
food, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't have known.
Yeah, and see, we get that reaction a lot from people. Is usually I'll tell them, "Hey, I've got this really good for you, healthy ice cream," and they have the same reaction. Okay, oh yeah, it's it's a whatever ice cream. It must just be a premium brand. But I think people have that expectation of healthy food. They are going to give up something as far as like flavoring or texture because it's good for me. It's going to taste a little weird, People just have that expectation.
I'm always expecting
yeah.
that weird aftertaste.
Yeah,
It's
that's
always
what I
that, or the
expected, too.
chalky feel.
Yep.
Give me a protein bar. Okay, a healthy bar of food. It's like, yeah, okay, I'll
choke
eat
it down
It
because
tastes
it's
good.
good for me.
But
because it's good for you.
But I
Right.
never grab one going, boy, I'm really looking forward to this.
Right.
I mean, this I could buy and say, I'm really looking forward to that.
Absolutely.
Yes. Yeah. And
So that's why I'm shocked. That's why I can't get past this.
No, I'm with you. I did not expect it to taste as good as it does.
Well, good.
I mean, literally, this I would buy this over any ice cream because it's good for you. And the flavors, like I said, that orange creamsicle, holy cow, that was really good.
So I know we're gonna get phone calls. Hey, where can I get it? And there's the rub. Is
So you can
Not
go.
yet.
You can go to
Soon.
we're launching a Kickstarter page on the internet. It'll be live in a couple days. But we also have a huge following on Facebook and Instagram. We've been posting all of the updates on social media so that we're keeping people on track. I have a lot of people that want the ice cream, they want to buy it, but I told them about this a year ago when we just had a small test batch. We launched it at a local gym, and we completely sold out in the last 20 minutes. And everybody was saying, this is great, where do I buy it? And so that created a real problem for me. It's like, okay, now I got to start making this. I got to figure out how to get it going. So I have a long waiting list of people that want to buy it. As soon as I have the first batch of ice cream, it's going to be sold out for sure. So that's what we're working on right now.
That's a good problem to have,
it is.
right?
Definitely, yeah.
Absolutely. So yeah, follow us on Instagram at American Muscle Creamery, and Facebook also American Muscle Creamery. And then we'll, like I said, on our Kickstarter page, go to our Kickstarter page, donate some money, and we'll give you some ice cream. We'll give you T-shirts, a hat, all kinds of stuff that we'll be giving away.
So is that where we are now? Are we just trying to raise capital to try and get this first run done?
Absolutely.
And then the ball's rolling. So
the ball's rolling.
once the ball is rolling, I mean, look ahead a year. Where do you see in resale shops and health food stores? Where do you see this
Absolutely.
product line?
So a year from now, we will have gone to all of the local bodybuilding shows. Our plan is to go to bodybuilding shows and local competitions to start promoting this product because that is really who we've launched the brand for, is the athlete, the person that's on that strict meal diet. But then we also have all of the local shops in town. We'll have it stocked at all of those places because all of the people that have talked to me about getting this ice cream have been local folks. So it'll definitely be in the stores. It'll definitely be around town for sure.
So do you see a market? I mean, because again, I could see myself eating this. I'm on one of those weird diets where it fits within it, but I'm not a workout kind of guy.
Mm-hmm.
You're a competition bodybuilder. I mean, do you see it? Is the market going to be just your average guy that goes to the gym a couple times a week and wants to work out? Or where do you see this fitting in?
Absolutely. So the market right now is poised for protein foods. We've talked with a few people in the retail as far up as Walmart, and they're looking for protein foods. They're starting to stock protein-rich foods. You go to Whole Foods, you go to even some of the local shops here, they have a whole section for protein-rich foods, and a lot of people they're looking to get that in their diet because they might not have the time to go to the gym.
Correct.
At least they want to get that good rich protein into their body because they know they're already deficient that way. So there is going to be a huge demand for this, especially a year from now for sure, because we are and it's a dessert. We're a protein-rich dessert. There's a lot of other, like I said, foods out there that are already doing protein-rich foods. We've got the dessert line.
Yeah, no, I think you'll have this locked up.
I do too. Yeah.
I see Shark Tank in your future.
Absolutely.
I would go for this before I would go for one of my protein shakes. I really
heck
would.
yeah!
There you go.
Because the flavor, the consistency, the taste, everything is so much better. I put
and there's no weird aftertaste.
Right,
I'm still waiting for that.
Yeah.
I'm still like, I drank something healthy.
Yeah.
It's gonna hit. I'm gonna get that chemically nasty and
nothing.
it's just ice cream.
It's ice cream.
The funnest part for me is working out at the gym and talking about ice cream. I get the weirdest looks. People are like,
I'm
ice
sure.
cream. Hey, listen, we're in the gym. Don't you realize where we are? Oh yeah, it's good for you. Don't worry.
Well, I'll tell you what. We'll get links to
Already did.
well,
I'm
there you
on
go.
it.
Perfect.
Jim's getting links to all the Facebook pages and everything up on the Trainwreck Facebook page, and we'll get those sourced through us as much as we
Absolutely.
can. And
American Muscle Creamery.
we'd love to have you back in as things roll along, and
Absolutely, I
when
appreciate
you
it.
get to market and all that.
All right. Thank you very much for
All
having me
right.
on, guys. I appreciate it.
Well,
Thank you,
appreciate
Cody. Great job. Good on you. Local guy done good.
Yeah, really
We're
good.
doing good. And when's your next competition, by the way?
Next competition is going to be in April.
Okay. Eat
Yep.
some ice cream.
That's right.
Get
Get prepped
Lots
for
of
the
ice cream.
show.
Build some muscle, eat some ice cream.
Right
That's
on.
all what it's all about. All right, Doobie's coming up. You two on the way. We'll get to the traffic jams. Thank you, Cody.